Ich bin wieder bei Tales of Berseria. Beim letzten Mal haben wir hier die Ebenen von Aldina noch, fertig erkundet. Waren jetzt mittlerweile, überall hier, haben auch geguckt, wo was ist. Oder was da noch für Sachen sind. Und sind nun an Berg, Sand, Steinbergen. Okay, zumindest also als letztes. Dann gucken wir uns noch hier mal ein bisschen um und schauen mal, was die Leute hier so sagen haben.
Raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, they all grow in abundance around Stonebury. We even have a fairy tale about it. One day the ground was covered with so many fallen berries, they all became stones.
Stoneberries? Is that how the town got its name?
The spelling has changed some, but yes. Berries are an important part of this village. We harvest local berries to make jams, pastries, gels, and all sorts of sweets.
Berry-flavored gels! I've never had one.
We've exported our jam and fruit for a while now, but our raspberry gels are still being perfected.
Aw, rats.
Are the vegetables growing in that field special too? I don't think I've ever seen anything like them before.
You've got sharp eyes. But that's right. They're a rare species of wild potato. They're red and they're called radish bells. We discovered them in the mountains nearby. Sadly, the potatoes are actually highly poisonous.
Really? They look so good.
They do. But the skin and the sprouts are toxic. If you aren't careful when removing them, it's Poisonville for you. Deadly poison aside, they're sweet, fluffy, and go great with butter. And when they're fried nice and crispy, they're the best.
So just skin them and sell them. What's the problem?
Yes, we've thought of that, but the way they are now, you have to peel off quite a bit before you get to the edible part. Peel one as big as your fist, and all you get for your trouble is a bit of meat the size of an egg yolk. That's why we're selectively breeding them. One day, they'll have only a thin layer of poisonous skin.
Why not breed them to get rid of the poison altogether?
With no poison, bugs will eat them, and they'll be more vulnerable to cold and heat. With potatoes, as with people, getting rid of everything harmful isn't always for the best.
Das sind übrigens sehr flache Beeren hier. Wollte ich aber gesagt haben. Ist aber prinzipiell gar nicht so doof, da sie so zu züchten.
I found so many blueberries! What are you gonna do with all those? Make jam? I'm going to feed them to my chickens. That way they'll lay eggs with purple yolks.
What? You know that won't work, right?
It sure will. The color of yolks change depending on what a hen eats. My grandma taught me that.
Actually, we always feed our chickens corn. Is that why their yolks are yellow? What are you gonna do with purple eggs anyway?
Tourists are coming from the capital again, right? I bet they've never seen purple eggs, so I figure I could sell them for a lot. Maybe I can even make our village famous!
You've thought this out. But will they really sell? You know what they'd make, right? Purple fried eggs, purple omelets, purple egg fried rice. Hey, would you want to eat a purple omelet?
Strange things sell, right? You don't have to be so mean just 'cause you can't think of a better idea.
Oh, sorry. Here, let me help you.
Fine. Go catch a whole barrel full of jewel beetles. If we feed them to my chickens, we'll get eggs with yolks like shining jewels.
I really wouldn't want to be your chickens, but... okay.
What a carefree village.
But you know, this is what really makes humanity amazing to me. Attempting the impossible. Reaching for the stars, just as a matter of course.
Aye. Though we may stumble countless times on our way, we can achieve anything we put our minds to.
Attempting the impossible, huh?
That's all well and good, but there are some lines that should never be crossed. Purple eggs. Ugh.
Würdet ihr lilafarbene Eier essen? Ich glaube, ich wäre ein bisschen skeptisch, da rein zu beißen. Bin mir nicht sicher. Okay. Irgendwelche neuen, außer den einen, den wir hier schon... Ne. Und das in dem Wald, wo wir eh erst später hingehen. Da haben wir jetzt endlich mal nicht genug. Wieder ein bisschen Charakterkarten spielen. Was hast du denn zu sagen?
I was on my way home from a trip to Logres, crossing the Aldina Plains, when I saw it. Rain was pouring as if from buckets, and the wind was so strong I could hardly stay on my feet. From the vast darkness of the sky, a monster of tremendous size descended, like the essence of the storm itself.
A huge flying demon?
At that moment, a group of exorcists leapt out from their hiding spots and began to battle the demon beast. But it met their swords with its fearsome horns, and a swipe of its tail threw the noble exorcist's back.
Horns and a tail?
Where did the demon go?
I couldn't tell you. I was so frightened, I ran away and never looked back. I hope the Abbey can get rid of it, but the beast took out 3 exorcists with a single blow. Come to think of it, another person was there too. He faced the demon and told it to stop.
Zavid.
If you're going to the Aldina Plains, you'd better be careful.
Moment. Woher wusste jetzt, dass es Zavid war? Hat man das jemals vorher gesagt? Oder hat das Spiel da gerade ein bisschen was vorweggenommen? Nice. Also, ja, das Spiel hat wahrscheinlich gerade gespoilert, dass wir Zavid bald treffen, aber... Nee, jetzt echt, das Spiel gerade, das ist einfach mal wieder mal falsch vorweggenommen. So wie damals mit Love is its Name, als er noch mal Nummer 2 war. Das würde ich jetzt auch wieder interessant finden. Müsst ihr mir jetzt am besten nochmal bitte sagen, ob das schon mal erwähnt wurde, dass Zavid da mit einem Drachen zu tun hatte.
The water around here is ideal for producing wine and spirits. I've been thinking about fermenting something new.
What will you make? This region's specialty is berries, so a berry wine?
But the chilly air and level of humidity here should be just right for making an amber draft, don't you think?
Considering the geography around here, the water must contain a high mineral content. If you use it to make a rice wine, the taste will be unique.
I've considered all those options, but I must create something that can surpass my greatest rival, Sleeping Princess.
But that's nearly impossible to make.
Exactly. Not an easy task, to say the least. Sleeping Princess is made by filling an emerald cask with water from an enchanted mountain spring and sitting it in direct sunlight for 7 years. The water's magic causes it to change color each year. When it reaches the same deep green hue of the cask, it's ready.
Solar fermenting, huh? It won't be easy to surpass a marvel of the winemaking world like Sleeping Princess.
True, but I've finally found it. The ultimate stone.
A gemstone? Will you make a cask from it?
That would just make it an imitation. No, what I found can only be called a natural rock filter.
You're filtering wine with a rock?
Deep in the heart of these mountains, I found a stone that absorbs liquids. I tried using it to filter a berry wine. The taste of it was unbelievably crisp and bright. It preserved the luscious richness of the berries, while adding a clarity that left me breathless. I call it Pure Land wine. There is no better.
May I have a taste?
My apologies, but it took me 10 years to make a single thimbleful. I drank that thimbleful for my tasting. It'll be about 50 years before I can make a decent batch. I doubt I'll see a full bottle in my lifetime.
50 years, huh? Meet you back here, then?
I've never been so glad not to be human.
Ja, ob der Wein wirklich so gut schmeckt.
Stoneberry hasn't had much luck growing just yet, but this pioneer town has a lot of potential. Trees grow well here, and the lumber is of great quality. Oh, we're also close to the quarries, so stone isn't a problem. As long as the demons are contained, this country will rebuild. The need for stone and lumber will soar. Best of all, this area is quiet, has beautiful lakes, and is a perfect place for a craftsman like me to work.
And why settle for anything less? I do feel that you might be a bit short-handed here. It's hard to build without manpower.
You're right. We need something to attract new settlers. Maybe some sort of specialty item?
Is there any fruit or vegetable that can only be found around here?
There is a type of potato called the radish bell that we grow. but it's got a few, quirks.
If you want to attract people, you should just ring a bell. Come to Stonebury, where the money grows on trees.
A bell tower, huh? That might actually work. We can even use local stones for the bell. The Stonebury Stone Belfry.
It won't work.
Huh?
Try hitting a rock. Doesn't ring.
Ah, how could I have missed that? I'm still such a novice. My master taught me better than this. Think before you build. That's what he always said. I need to do better and not sully his name.
Dann mit nebenbei anscheinend den Lehrling gefunden. War hier nicht? Ach, da ist die Glocke. Also ich glaube, die Anspielungen sind doch, ja, offensichtlich, dass das hier später irgendwann Lestonbell wird. Was man halt auch aus Berseria kennt. Meine ich zumindest, dass das wirklich, dass das wohl einfach Anspielungen auf Lestonbell sind. So, was habe ich jetzt bekommen? Hier was Neues? Sogar 2. Da nicht. Moment, für dich habe ich eine neue Schleife endlich mal. Und für dich noch einen neuen Anhänger. So. Na gut, dann schauen wir doch mal ins Inn. Und siehe da, wen wir dort finden.
Savid.
Well, hello, sailor.
Are you waiting for someone?
Nope. Just saying a prayer for someone.
Someone?
Let's go. Clearly there aren't any bloodwings here.
You're just going to leave? I'm right here.
Everybody has times they need to be alone.
Fee.
Right. Coming. What do you think he was praying about?
Well, for one thing, he was drinking a bottle of Thorny Forest.
Oh my. The drink you share with your special someone when you're going to be married for life. How romantic.
But getting your hands on that stuff is no small feat. I can only hope I'll get a chance to taste it someday.
That must have had an important meaning for Savid. That's why you left him alone.
Don't read too much into it.
You're Velvet, right?
You must be the one who's seen the demon we're after. We saw a big snake-looking dragon fly over on the way here. Is that what you saw too?
Yes, that's the one. It nests at the top of the mountain in Aldina Plains.
We went to look ourselves. No dragon.
It only returns to its nest on rainy days.
Rainy days, you say?
Was für ein Zufall.
Oh, just look at what you went and made the weather gods do. This doesn't bode well. Not at all.
Thanks. We'll give it another shot.
Du kannst auch gar nicht mehr ins Inn rein. Nein. So viel zu. Hey, ich halte mich da irgendwie nochmal oder so. Na gut. Dann zurück in die Berge.
Our meeting like this must be Providence, Meow.
We're in a hurry. Save it, cats.
All the better, Meow. I've just stumbled upon a perfectly nifty piece of stone just for you. What's it for?
That's not a geoboard, is it?
Bingo! I dug it out of some ruins, Meow. They were made by Norman Meowny years ago for surfing along Earth pulses, but I can't use it, so I figured I'd pawn it off on someone else who could, Meow.
Wait, Norman made this? That doesn't exactly inspire confidence.
Don't be so mean. We're capable of exceptional things. Sometimes.
When a Norman speaks their own name, the board springs to life and whisks its masters away at top speed. They'll even plow right through weak demons. You can say it's our masterwork, even if we sorta stumbled on it by accident.
Huh. Well, then I apologize.
So we can ride this as long as we have Bienfu with us, right?
Well, kind of.
Do you have to use your true name to activate it?
Not my true name, no. My Norman name. Wouldn't that just be Bienfu?
No. Norman have a separate name that goes something like Norman so-and-so. It's almost more a title than a name. Often the name has something to do with what they're good at. Something like attack, or chain, or aqua.
Right. You could say names like Bienfu and Grimoire are more like stage names. I actually don't know Bienfu's Norman name, but I can't wait to find out. What is your name, Bienfu? Come on, out with it. We're in a hurry.
Norman Brave. Whoa, look at that!
Wait, Bienfu.
Your Norman name is Brave? That is so deliciously absurd!
Why do you think I've never told you before, Bien?
At least the board works, Meow. And if we get on this board, it'll move us around?
Well, about that. The board propels itself by pushing against Earth Pulse flows. To do that, the board needs information on the flows, but this one here's a completely blank slate, Meow. First, you need to find the geotrees in each area. They serve as a conduit between the surface land and the Earth Pulses, Meow. Once you've actually located a geotree, you can record that area's Earth Pulse data into your geoboard, Meow.
Got it.
This area's geotree is right over there, Meow.
All right then. So long as we find more geotrees, we'll be able to use the geoboard to travel much more quickly.
Ja, und damit haben wir eine neue Fortbewegungsmöglichkeit, die auch ein kleines bisschen schneller ist. Und die sehen wir auch auf der Minimap oben, wo der Geobaum ist. Natürlich stark von Monstern bewacht aktuell. Auf der Map sehen wir sie nicht, sondern wirklich nur auf der Minimap. Das heißt, da muss man immer so ein bisschen drauf achten. So. Und mit dem Geoboard können wir auch über kleine Abgründe rüberfliegen. So, und aktivieren tun wir ihn einfach, indem wir R2 gedrückt halten. Und ja, wir haben unser neues Skateboard. Quasi. Finde ich eigentlich ziemlich cool. Und wir sind auf jeden Fall ein gutes Stückchen schneller als die Gegner. Ups, Moment.
Well, that's going to come in handy.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun to ride, too.
I could get used to this.
I'm so worn out. I feel like I had to sprint the whole way here.
Huh. It seems like operating the board saps a lot of energy from Bienfu.
Even still, this board gives us a strategic advantage. Brave here will just have to bear a little exertion now and then.
Yeah, Brave. Buck up.
I believe in you. Be brave. Ah! Stop calling me that!
Ja, ich merke schon, warum er seinen Namen nie sagen wollte. Kleiner Funfact noch nebenbei, weil es gibt ja in Berseria auch verschiedene Normans, die man einsammeln kann. Bienfu und Grimoire sind da nicht dabei. Denn man konnte ja Fähigkeiten bekommen durch die verschiedenen Sachen. Wenn man die kombiniert hat, sagen wir irgendwas mehrmals hintereinander, kam ja eine neue Fähigkeit raus. Oder irgendwie eine Klasse, viele verschiedene, kam eine neue Fähigkeit raus. Dann hat man unter anderem halt eben Brave oder die von Grimoire bekommen. Also die beiden gehören nicht zu den Standard-Normans, die halt die meisten Fähigkeiten sind, sondern sind schon etwas spezieller, ein bisschen stärker. So. Was ich mir ja schon gefragt habe beim Spielen. Die Bewegungen, die sie hier macht, sind das so unter Skateboardern jetzt mal, sind das auch richtig? So Bewegungen, die man beim Skateboarden auch wirklich macht, sich so richtig da reinzulegen und alles und wie sie sich da bewegt. Können dann die Skateboarder unter euch so ein bisschen sagen, ja, so würde ich auch fahren. Wobei, ich glaube, eher die Snowboarder als die Skateboarder, weil so richtig schön frei bewegen kannst du wahrscheinlich eher auf dem Snowboard als auf dem Skateboard. Aber ja, könnt ihr das so ein bisschen nachvollziehen, wie das da so ist? Ja, nein?
Fine, fine. I'll join your little...
You know.
Würde mich mal so interessieren. So, und dann wollen wir jetzt mal unserem lieben Drache hier noch eben hingehen.
It looks so deadly. And just check out how much malevolence it's putting out.
Which means it's not a Therian.
Let's retreat. We've got no reason to pick a fight with something we can't handle.
I do.
Oh, you're up for it?
What? What are you doing?
She's right. Fighting this creature is a good way to end up dead. Oh, sorry.
Well, no turning back now.
Tja, Eisen hat wohl eben noch ein Hühnchen zu rupfen. Oder einen Hai. Das ist ein bisschen nah dran. Oder einen Drachen.
Yeah, but training like this doesn't come around every day.
Be on your guard. One wrong move and you're done for.
I know, that's the fun part.
Ja, man sieht, vielleicht ist er noch ein kleines bisschen schwach für ihn. Das ist schön, dass einfach alles erfolglos ist. Ja, aber ein bisschen Schaden. Also, ihr könnt davon ausgehen, den Kampf werden wir sowieso nicht fertig kriegen. Aber wir können also viel drauf von, wie es gerade geht. Und Shenlong ist übrigens ein schöner Name. An alle, die Dragon Ball kennen. Autsch. Eisen, geh mal bitte raus, bevor du hier auch zu sehr aufs Maul bekommst. Autsch. Wieder ein bisschen aufs Maul bekommen. Wie lange geht der Kampf hier eigentlich? Warum nicht noch? Au. Bei solchen Kämpfen frage ich mich immer, geht das nach Zeit oder geht es einfach danach, au. Ja, eine bestimmte Menge KP abzuziehen? Das war gemein, so aus der Entfernung mich noch zu treffen. Eigentlich wollte ich wieder zurück da reinweichen. Reinweichen? Nein, mal hin. Schick das Ding nicht zu mir rüber. Ich will nicht gegen dich kämpfen. Ach, schön. Gerade wo ich die Terionisierung mache.
Yep. This one definitely puts up a better fight than your average demon.
Is there any hope of actually defeating this thing?
I'll do whatever it takes. That's my way. Zavid!
Yeah. I see you're out for blood, as usual. You knew, didn't you, Eisen?
Out of my way.
What? Are you protecting the dragon?
She's not a dragon!
Huh?
Back off, or I'll make you back off.
Damn, it got away.
That hurts, babe. And here we hadn't seen each other in so long.
Hold it. Is that dragon someone you knew?
I told you, she's not a dragon.
It seems old Check Out My Pecs and the dragon have some kind of close ties.
Did I hear you right? We're talking about a dragon here.
I know what I said.
But how could that be?
When Malachim are tainted by malevolence, a dragon is what ultimately results.
So you're saying that dragon was a Malak Zavid once knew?
She must be who he was praying for back in town.
Yeah, most likely.
But do Malachim put out malevolence like humans do?
No, not by themselves they don't. But if one remains in contact with humans or demons who do, it will eventually taint her, and she will become a dragon.
What about you, kiddo? You feel anything weird after you got thrown into the Earth Pulse at the Empyrean's throne?
I did, yeah.
Can't say I'm surprised. The air there was thick with malevolence being sent on its way to Enominat.
If I'd stayed there, I might be a dragon too.
Is having a vessel not enough to prevent a Moloch from transforming?
A vessel can reduce the effect, but not eliminate it. By stripping their Malachim of consciousness, the Abbey exorcists seem to be able to inhibit the transformation. But nothing in this world is guaranteed.
Can a dragon ever be changed back into a Moloch?
Nope. Just like with demons, there's no going back.
Do they still hold on to some part of who they were?
You saw that dragon. What do you think?
Well, that's...
But Zavid still won't kill it. Must be his creed at work.
Eisen, listen. Whatever business you and Zavid have with that dragon, I don't care. Do what you have to. But I won't tolerate you getting the rest of us involved in it again. Do I make myself clear?
You've got it.
Good. Now, let's get back to the Therian hunt. We'll regroup in Titania.
If what Eisen said is true, then could I wind up as a dragon someday? Or Eisen too?
I don't know.
Tja, was mit Eisen passiert, wissen wir ja leider irgendwann. Ja, und Zavid versucht da seinen Drachen zu schützen, der ihn ja anscheinend ja nicht mehr erkennt und auch selbst angreift, also ist halt echt nicht so pralle mit Drachen. Kann ich eigentlich? Na, ich kann maximal bis Lowgrass. Na gut, ich würde aber sagen, das war erstmal von diesem Part. Danke fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal.